the fingers, lifting the arms up a little bit, and then tilt out over the front leg. Just a nice little hip hinge here, clasping the hands behind the back. Feel some work in your front leg. And then release the arms, stretch all the way up. Bring the hands to the heart, step right foot forward to mountain pose. Take your left foot back into a warrior lunge here, high lunge. And arms come in cactus. So sometimes what I'll see with the cactus arms is that the palms or the fingertips start to tilt backwards. And so that can be a little limitation, of course, in the wrist, but also could be in your shoulder girdle. So maybe you bring your arms more out to the side. But sometimes the straighter the arms, the less there's tension in the wrist there, okay? So do what feels best for you here. And then we'll add the arms coming up. And you can bend the elbows or arms out to the side. Inhale up, moving at your own breath here. Just think how important our shoulder girdle is. And our rib cage is really the hub of the shoulder girdle. So do one more, and then we'll sweep the arms down around behind the back, interlace your fingers, bow forward. The hands or arms are very expressive. Oftentimes we use our hands to give something or to receive something. The hands are an expression of the heart. Okay, and then coming back up, circle the arms up and around, hands to the heart, and left foot steps forward. All right, hands on your hips now. Let's bow forward, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Step back into downward facing dog or puppy pose, of course. Inhale, coming forward to plank pose and lower down to your stomach. Regular cobra here or fingertips again, out to the side. Inhale and lengthen 3 times. Don't be in a rush, just moving with the rhythm of your body and breath. Exhale, lower down. 3, there are 2 more here. And releasing back down, hands to the sides of the chest. Come up into table position. Tuck the toes, puppy pose or down dog. Now, if you're in your puppy pose, come into table if you would. If you're in down dog, you can stay in down dog. Either way, now we're going to float the right leg up and release it back down. Switch, float the left leg up, releasing back down. Right side again. And lower back down one more time, left leg. And lower back down. Now, if you're in your puppy pose or table, we'll just find your way towards the back of your mat. If you're in down dog, you take one hand at a time, separate your legs a little, and walk your hands back towards your feet. So you're in a wider mat width apart forward bend here. You can have hands above the knees if you need to, okay? Or fingertips on the floor or your blocks. And let's just bend the knees now. Bring your elbows to the base of your thighs, palms together in a wide squat. So knees are as wide as your ankles, bum goes back. Supported squat here. And sitting a little bit deeper back, feeling some of that work in the thighs, in the bum. Knees are behind the toes. All right, and then inhale, stand all the way up. Circle the arms up. You're at the back edge of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart. Okay, and then bring your feet a little closer together. Step to the middle of your mat. Balance on your left foot. Reach back with your right hand for a thigh stretch. Keeping the thighs parallel as best you can. And noticing in this right arm, right shoulder, if you tend to really squeeze the shoulder back, can you be a little bit softer in the right shoulder? And press your foot back into your hand, baby dancer, left arm coming forward. Soft gaze. Great. And then coming back up, right foot comes down. Okay, second side thigh stretch. Balance on your right foot, catch your left foot. Just be in the thigh stretch for a moment. So often we are asked to tuck the tailbone here, which you could do, of course, if it's helpful to you, but it doesn't have to happen in order to make the pose more aligned. Right? So just letting your pelvis be more relaxed, natural, and taking your right arm forward, baby dancer, tilting out over the front leg. Soft gaze. And then rising back up, release your left foot. Okay, come to the top of your mat now. Inhale your arms up. And let's bow forward. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. We'll come into one more high squat here. Bend the hips back. Support your elbows on your thighs. Sit a little deeper. Knees and thighs are as wide as your ankles. So the wider your feet are, the wider the knees go. And then standing forward bend, exhale. Okay, let's come down to the floor. I had 17 more things I wanted to do this morning. All right, so we're going to come on to a seat once again. Grab your prop of choice. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Okay, so you can sit again, however you'd like. If you were sitting cross-legged, maybe kneeling, maybe you want to take your legs out to the side. Now, everything that you choose can change the way your breath is relating in your body. So we're going to grab your belt again and take the belt around the middle of your torso, right at the lower ribs there, and crisscross it in the front. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll just do some pose or some activity at the beginning and then the end of my practice, again, just to see if anything has shifted in a positive way or maybe even a negative way, right? So it just depends on how that worked for your body. Now you can hold the palms open, crisscross in the front. Let's do here just a little bit of shoulder rolls. Okay, tuning into the shoulder blades, moving back behind you on the rib cage. Start to relax your neck and your jaw, softening your eyes, and then let your shoulders relax now. We'll just come back to your baseline breath. So not necessarily where the belt is, but where is your breath now? Relaxing your belly. You might notice that it's shifted from all upper chest or all lower belly to maybe somewhere in the center. Maybe your breath is just a little more clear now. Maybe you have more awareness of the breath. Maybe you can feel movement in your pelvic floor or movement in the back of the ribs. I encourage this exploration of breath often. Just softening your hands and fingers. Maybe now you want to take a little more active inhale and active exhale. And how does that change your experience of your breath? And then maybe you want to take the hands to rest down on your lap and just let go of the strap now. So breathing is one of the primary limbs of our yoga practice, one that we cultivate steadiness over time. Okay, now staying here for the last couple of minutes, if you like, sitting, focusing on your breathing, or come to lie on your back. Experience your breath as you lie down. And place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. There's a lovely word in Sanskrit called tejas, and it's our brightness, our illuminated inner being, connecting with that tejas, luminosity of ourselves, the brilliance that dwells within our own hearts and the hearts of each other. Taking this sense of tejas with you today. Now, as you're lying down, you can stretch a little and make your way back up into sitting. Hands coming to the heart and the belly again.